and they did like this little advertisement thing with him because I guess that's when he first started going over to the snack program, somewhere in April of 2021. So when I hear you say that Bomac and them studied Spence and they were training for years, they
Yeah.
trained for 2 years with the snack program, and according to Crawford's friend, they did that because Spence was stronger and he was bigger, and they went over to the snack program specifically to train for Spence. Now, my thing with that is, and I was going to ask him this question, but the girl 2 cents, she kind of beat me to it, but she asked the question of why did Bomac come out publicly a while ago and say we've been training to fight Spence for 5 years, but yet they went to snack 2 out of those 5 years that before that. So it sounds confusing.
Nah, it don't sound confusing. When was Bud Crawford when did he first join the welterweight division? What year was that?
I think that was in 2018, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and he all they knew Spence was the guy. Even though he didn't have all the belts, they knew Spence was the one. They knew that.
So why
Bomac
didn't?
knew that,
All right, I have a
and
question on
Spence
that.
knew that.
All right, so let me ask a question on that. You said that they knew in 2018 that Spence was the guy. How come they didn't become the guy themselves? Like in other words, is in 2018, Errol Spence Jr. did not have all three of the belts. So
Yeah,
he only had one.
right.
I think he only had one at that time when he beat Kell Brook.
Yeah, right, right.
So my thing is, he only had one belt. Crawford beat Horn. He had one belt. So instead of saying in their minds, Spence is the man, why didn't they go fight for those same two belts before Spence did so they can become the man?
I don't know. I guess it was a top rank thing, promoter thing. Crawford tried for them fights. Like when he moved up, he wanted them top guys, bro. Just couldn't land them. I don't know. He wanted them. Like I said, everybody that Spence beat, Crawford could beat every last one of them, bro.
Right. You would I would accredit that more to promotion than Crawford. I
Yeah,
give
yeah,
you
that's what I'm saying. It could have
what I
been
mean.
promotion. Crawford
Mhm.
wanted it, but it just couldn't land. I don't know.
Let me give you what I mean by business. I'm gonna give you a business perspective on what I mean by promotion. You remember when Top Rank had when they had Pacquiao? Top Rank was promoting Pacquiao, right?
Yeah,
Every time Floyd Mayweather fought somebody, they came right back behind his opponents to build up Pacquiao's name so that the fans can understand that eventually Pacquiao was going to fight Mayweather. I'm gonna give you an example of that. Mayweather fought Ricky Hatton. Then Pacquiao fought him after that. Mayweather fought De La Hoya. Pacquiao fought De La Hoya. Mayweather fought Marquez. Pacquiao comes out and fight Marquez after that. So
yeah, I
what
get
I'm
where you're
saying
going.
is, yeah. So this is a tactic. This is a promotional tactic that Top Rank does with their top fighter when somebody across the street, as Bud Crawler on the other side of the street, is being
Yeah,
successful in their wins. And they did the same thing with Crawford and Spence. Same tactic. Okay, Spence fight Kell Brook. All right, cool. We gonna have Crawford fight Kell Brook. Oh, okay. Canelo Alvarez. He's not with Top Rank. Okay, he fight Amir Khan before his layoff. Okay, now we gonna let Crawford fight Amir Khan after his layoff. So we keep seeing Top Rank use these promotional tactics only to get the fans to have the mindset of we need to see Crawford fight the guy who beat the guys
the guy.
that he
Yeah,
fought too. It's all about business. That's all it is.
yeah. But if they believed in Crawford for that long, why would they even do all of that? You know what I mean?
Who?
If they, I'm just saying the promoter, like Bob Arum saying, he been said that Crawford would beat Spence. Spence better stay away from Crawford. Why would they go through all of that and they believe in their top guy, which was Bud at the time? Why would they do all of that? You know?
You're the only one that asked me that question, and that is a great question. I'm gonna give you an answer because two reasons. When you go over to Bob Arum and Top Rank, this is their history. This is not hearsay. When you go over there, they coddle you over there.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what they're known for. And they're known for that based on the history of my guy, Hall of Fame matchmaker, Brad Goodman. They coddle their fighters over there until it's time to just say the rubber meets the road. There's nobody
Yeah.
else to fight except for the top guy somewhere else. That's
Fact. And
their history.
that's Spence.
That was Spence. So
Right.
what they got to do now, business, they got to coddle Crawford and put him in there with fighters that he can look good against to prepare him for the guy over there, Spence, right? Now, the second reason a promoter would do that, like you talked about the coddling, is if they don't truly believe that the fighter can beat the other guy. They do these two things all the time. Either they know that the fighter can beat the other person, so they build them up and coddle them to prepare them, or they
Right.
say, we know he can't beat the other person, so we're going to coddle him to protect him. See, there's only two ways a promoter can do it. Either
Right.
prepare the fighter, right, or protect the fighter. And so I don't want to assume which one of how they dealt
Right.
with Bud, but if you look at the history, it looks more like they were protecting Bud than preparing him because of the level of competition. Now, of course, somebody can say, Manager Marty, you have to prove to me that another promotion company does the opposite. No problem. Let's take PBC. PBC don't coddle their fighters like that. Don't take my word for it. Adrian Broner done told us already. He said, you're going to get paid from PBC. But when you go over there, you're going to have to fight Godzilla. Because
Yeah.
PBC is the type of promotion that will throw you in the water and see if you're going to swim or you're going to sink. And if you can swim under pressure, that's when they start building you up to make that big money. Look at the difference between Danny Garcia upbringing with PBC and Adrian Broner. They were coddling Adrian Broner. Broner was fighting guys like Escobar, what's this kid's name? Escobar and all them guys. He was
Right.
fighting them guys. They knew he was going to beat him.
Yeah.
They knew Broner was a big ticket seller. He was the quote unquote second come of Mayweather as far as his personality is concerned. And the kid can fight. He had a lot of theatricals with him, and he can fight now.
Yeah.
But now they got to see with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia wasn't a bigger ticket seller than than
Broner.
than, than Broner. So now it's like we got to put him in there. We can't put him in there with easy opponents like we do Broner because we got to see if this guy going to sell some big tickets and he's going to show us that he can go to the top. They put him in there with Amir Khan, then turn around, put him in there with Zab Judah, then turn around and put him in there with Lucas Matisse. So it's like, whoa, they not trying to protect this guy. They want to see if he's really the goods.
Yeah.
And Danny Garcia had to earn his right. He had to earn that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. He definitely did.
So with Broner, not saying Broner ain't earned it, but you can see like Broner was a little bit coddled compared to a Danny Garcia. They put Danny in there with Lamont Peterson. Not the same Lamont Peterson at Fort Spence. I'm talking about the real Lamont Peterson. See,
Right.
so look at Danny Garcia's resume. They made him sink or swim compared to a Broner. And so what I'm saying, I said all that to say is when you compare PBC fighters who like, look, Tony Harris and Charlo, you gotta go in there and show me what y'all made of.
Facts.
Castano, Charlo, got show me what you get got show me what you got show me what you made of. Hector Garcia and Chris Colbert. Hey,
Yeah.
you guys show me what you made of.
Fact.
Erickson Lubin and Sebastian Fundora. Hey, yeah,
Got show.
you guys show me where you at. Erickson Luba against Jamel Charlo. Hey, you guys show me where you at. So what I'm saying is They don't do the protection. They don't do the protection part. They do the preparation part over there. They
Right.
prepare their fighters. You gotta go in there and fight Godzilla, but we gonna prepare you to make the big money and fight the top guy. So what I'm saying is, when you look at Top Rank, they do more protection. PBC does more preparing. It's just a difference in business model.
Right. Right.
But the great thing about it is, it's supposed to lead both fighters to the same result of fighting each other. You know what I
Just
mean?